Hey, what's up, guys? Back at it again. It is late. It's getting really late. Sun's about to go down, and just felt like I'm gonna give you a quick video. Well, I mean, I have so much freaking time. I've been here for a good 4 hours. Yep, and it's just one man show at this big factory. I don't know, whatever. Getting paid by the hour, But I just want to show you in this video a little bit about the truck that I'm driving. It's a 2019 Freightliner, and it was not given, but it was lent to me with only 500 miles. So it is a brand new truck that they told me that it's my responsibility now, and I like it a lot. It's a day cab, so that's all I have right now. The rear windows, which is what I like. It has rear windows, so I could see back there. They said that the company was gonna give me another truck that has a sleeper, which is gonna have a big old room right here. You get to walk back there and then have like two beds back there, because the reason for that most likely is because they want me to go more over the road, and I guess they like how I work. Because right now, really, I'm just getting started, getting my experience. So, starting at the bottom, you gotta sacrifice a lot. But I don't have to sacrifice too much, At least I'd be able to go home every day. That plane was coming by, it's getting loud. But yeah, I'll be getting another truck soon. So for this one, for now, I've been liking it so far. As you can see, it's just an automatic, so there's nothing right here in the middle that I have to shift. Right here is where I shift. There's drive, neutral, and reverse, and then there's a manual if you wanted to. So you could say the truck is semi-automatic because you can control it if you wanted to. Just to press it in, press out to engage manual or automatic. And also has economy automatic, basically. So it has 3 modes. The only sucky thing about being in the company, though, is that they get to control more of the car or the tractor that you drive. So they limit to what you can use on your truck. So for instance, the manual mode on this, I can't use it. So that kind of sucks, because I know that certain times I will need to use manual. So for now, I only have the option to push down and push up, and those are so in case I need to, slow down and let the engine help me out, do the engine braking, and I can shift down. You could even shift down 2 gears, but I'm restricted from it, so I can't really do that. So I have to just do it once at a time. I haven't done it upshifting because I find it pointless. Since it's automatic, you might as well let it do its thing. But it's when you need to stop is when you might have to use it. And the Jake brake is right here too, but what you do is push down for being low, medium, and high. So in certain cases you might have to really slow down, or you might have like a heavy load in the back and you just need that extra deceleration, and that helps a lot. That even downshifts a couple gears as well. Right here you can see it's all brand new. It has its little screen in the middle, which is analog. So I like this type of the speedometer and the RPMs and the fuel, how it shows everything. And what's also cool too is that right here they combine both the DEF and the fuel. So the white one would be your fuel on the same basically bar right here, and the blue one is going to be your DEF, which also shares the same column. So that's pretty cool. And at first I was confused because I thought only like these two marks right here was for your DEF, and I thought that was it, but no, it uses up the whole thing. That's cool. And then you have the other side right here too for the air brakes for the front and back. And it has a lot of cool features in this, really. I can't really fix this out, I don't know how to work this thing really, but for the most part it'll tell you all the information from the truck. And there's certain things that they don't even show on here because, again, the company restricts you from using it. So there's a thing where there's an idle automatic shutdown, and it happens every like 5 minutes. So when the truck is left on, it's gonna shut off. After a while, it gets annoying. So you either have to press the gas, press the brake pedal, or hit this override button right here. You press that every time, or you hit the emergency brakes and the air brakes, and mess with them. That way it can go away, basically. But that's how that works. There's no way of avoiding it because the company has basically control of it. But it has its basic radio. It's cool. As long as the trucks that I drive have a radio and AC, then I'm good. I can survive if there's no AC, but damn, there needs to be a radio because I go a little cuckoo in here driving for long hours. And you have a bunch of buttons right here. I don't know too much about them, but I know this one is to have stability control on all the wheels. You have the utility light, which is in case it gets really dark and you need to uncouple the trailer and drop it. Then you can use this to turn it on, and you press it, and then the lights turn on. So that's pretty bright. I'll turn it off. Then you have the dome light, which controls the inside of the cabin light. See, it dimmed down, so turn it on. Then you have the blinker set up. This one, I'm not too sure what this is, but it has something to do with going uphill. This is also something to do with traction control with all the wheels. This one is so the truck has a sensor where if you pull to one side and jump into another lane without your intention, then the buzzer is going to go off on your radio. So it temporarily takes out what you're hearing on your radio, and it does a buzz sound. So this button turns it off, and just for about 10 minutes, I believe, and then it'll turn off, and then you'll go back to the same routine. So this is turned off. I use it sometimes because I don't want to keep hearing that buzz sound, because sometimes you'll be in lanes that are just too tight. You turn that off, and that's the override for the engine shutdown, automatic. And then these are cool too. This one is to lock your rear wheels, just in case you get into like going up what's it called, a driveway, and you tend to get the wheels stuck and they just spin in the air, basically. That's to lock them all up. And then you have the air slide. I don't know why I call it air slide, but this is for your skid plate. So you can move it forward or backwards, so wherever you want the trailer kingpin to be in between the wheels or in front of on top of the front wheel. This is to lower suspension. certain situations you might have to, like pulling out from under the, after dropping the trailer, you could push this and it'll lower your rear suspension with the airbags. So they release the air and then it lowers it. Or you're gonna go back into a dock and it has like a little hill on it, and they're gonna require you maybe to lower it so that way the ramp in the back can reach the trailer. And then you have the air conditioner and all that. And then I have my little setup right here for my phone because I didn't have one. Man, these airplanes. Anyways, so you have your power outlet right here and another one right there. The AC, they have one right here, one right there, another one over there, and then you have two more right over there. And you have all this room right here just in case. And then I made my little trash can back there, because when it comes to the company telling me it's my responsibility, I'm gonna take care of it. Let's believe that. Then you have the front mirrors on the truck. That's what I like. That's what I want the most on a truck, is to have those front mirrors. Those are gonna be the best ones that you can have while driving a Class B or Class A truck, or even a bobtail for a Class C. Because if they weren't there, then you only have these, and sometimes you might not be able to see a car pass by from far away, because usually those help a lot. And then you have like 2 glove compartments right here. That's cool. Cup holders, you got like 3 sets right here. You have your brake and gas pedal normally. And that's pretty much all the gadgets on this truck. So hopefully in the next truck they don't have so many restrictions and they took out some sensors on it, man. Because for me, those sensors don't need to be on all the trucks. It should be pertaining to each person, depending on how they are. Because I know that that's the whole point of that, is for the safety of the driver. But sometimes they might get you into an accident that it was unintentional. I don't know. There has to be like a certain way that, if you have a good enough experience, or certificate or something saying that you're a good driver, you don't need all that. Because I don't need all those sensors, man. Like even on my car, on my Honda Accord, you can turn off those sensors if you don't want them. That's good enough for me. If you want the sensors on the car, that's fine. But if you're able to turn them off, that is a plus. But for the most part, I like that I'm starting off with an automatic, because then I get to focus more on driving the truck, doing turns, doing reverse, all that. I don't have a problem doing it with a manual. I prefer that to do a manual. I want to keep practicing on that, because there's certain situations that a manual is better, and other situations that this automatic is going to be better as well. So for right now, just automatic, and hopefully sooner or later jump into a manual. Because I find it more fun in a way, with all those gears that you have to shift through. Having the control of the transmission and all that. Those airplanes, man, keep coming by. I forget that there's an airport right here, right next to us. But yeah, I'm grateful to have a brand new truck in my possession, and very appreciated. So, to the best of my ability, I'm going to take care of it. Even check the engine compartment and stuff like that. um, and take care of the whole truck, basically. Don't trash it and stuff like that. So, I'm gonna end this video. Hopefully I get to get off already, go home. Hope you guys have a good day, good night. Make the best of it. See you guys.